Work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Justices.
One of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest. Until next time.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. Look, there's a war going on if you hadn't heard. We barely have enough soldiers to walk the streets, much less patrol every corner. If you want to help, ask some of these Gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die.
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Septims for my supper is all I ask.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise...
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart. The Imperials think we need their laws. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your Leaf, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's... nothing?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Yes, make it quick. I'm a busy man. Talos, watch over you.
What do you need? Fine armor you've got there. Dwarven make. Am I right? What do you need? Hail, companion. All right, then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy. If she knows anything, it's dead bodies. Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I? Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuan be taught? My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all that.
If it's bed or board you're after, Candlehearth Hall's got both. Fiddling with any locks around here, going to have a real problem.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close? Working in Wendhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for me, but we all have to lend a hand as best we can. If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all of us. In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. A word of advice, don't buy discounted armor.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Friedis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era. Her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy. But no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, Traveler, I'd be grateful. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Yorland, but he has the good fortune to work the Skyforge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. Don't forget, if you find Queen Freydis' sword, I'll reward you.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim. Thank you for your custom.
The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret
Need
not following
something?
in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks. There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice? Just what you see here. Good day to you.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. Wherever I can find it. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on.
Hello, Yora.
I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
Quite merciless from what I've heard. I fear for you and your husband should the Thornwall come here. But perhaps there's a way I can help. I doubt Ulf.
Let Valmore do it.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall. If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise.
I've been a
you
bit
some
out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us. I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Captain Lonely Gale.
You one of
I've
those
been looking for you
Skyrim for the Nords types?
Now you found me. Can I help you?
Have you thought about my invitation?
I've thought about it. I'm not sure it's such a good idea.
Oh, I see.
And you're right.
Is it still
At least
too
as far as
soon?
I'm concerned.
Yes, I think that
Don't
must
let
be-
Ulfric or
My
some
wife
of these
hasn't
other
gone that
short-sighted Nords
long.
bother
Ask me
you.
again on another day.
Most of us are happy to
I'm
welcome
sorry
newcomers.
to be such a bother. We'll talk another time.
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them. I killed a lot of High Elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us?
Oh, Captain!
Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising?
What did you hear?
And another
It was
war.
an old Nord proverb. It said,
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men.
I lost my
When
wife.
a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan,
the other.
no troops,
Don't you want
no
to at least
investigation,
give it a try?
nothing.
No, I really
There's a
don't.
group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice. As long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
Captain,
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. Everything all right?
Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
Staying safe, I hope? The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof? I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.